Kids, 5-0 win, a pretty comfortable one, but pretty awful weather for the game today.
Yeah, the weather wasn't the best, but I think the pitch played well, and it was a good game of football. Very pleased with the performance from my side, and credit to Rangers. They kept battling for the 90 minutes, but a good win for us.
Were there any specific instructions regarding the weather? Obviously it was snowing for a fair period in there in the second half. Did you have to change anything?
I don't think so. I think the main thing for us was to try and move the ball forward quicker. We were wanting our midfielders to try and get off onto the sides a little bit to move the ball forward rather than backwards. But then when you get 3 or 4 goals, you're happy keeping the ball. But no, we created one. I thought Albie scored a cracker in the second half and was given offside. I thought our movement was good, so quite happy with the performance.
Kobe Kemp returning, good to see him back in the fold.
Yeah, we put him back in at centre back just to ease him into things, but he's so comfortable on the ball. He started things for us well, so yeah, good to see him back.
Matt Lewis and Darcy Hall subbed out early on. Is that injury related or just giving him a rest?
Matty had a little bit of a hammy earlier in the week. He just a twinge, nothing serious. So we thought it was a chance to give him a rest because he's had a good year for us. He's played every game. And then Darcy came off and he had a twinge in the hamstring. So the physio says let's just give him a breather while we've got a chance.
And no shortage of options on the bench. The players who came on all made an impact.
Yeah, all had a good impact. Yeah, no, we had a good bench today.
Who stood out for you as your best performance?
Well, it's hard to say when you're dominating the football match like that. Albie was a great target man for us. He created a lot of openings for the people running off him. The midfield were neat and tidy, and they had to be good today because Tannhauser and Brown had some nice touches in there. And I think we were solid right across the back. So quite happy all round really.
Happy with how you broke them down, considering that I think they were playing with a back 5 for the first half.
The 16 for them sat in front of the 2 centre backs and tried to pick up Albie. They give us a little bit of a hole in the advanced inside left area, and I thought we exploited that well.
So Des, a 5-0 loss today. What did you make of the team's performance?
My team?
Yeah.
Look, even though we went down 5-0, they battled on very well against a very good side that's been together for a lot of years.
Very trying conditions out there. How much of a factor was that on the contest?
I don't think it was much of a fact on the contest, other than we probably couldn't get the ball on the ground and hit feet.
You were sitting quite deep with, it almost seemed like a back 5. Was that an instruction to try and drop that midfielder back onto Albie?
Yes, at the end of the day we was trying to keep it down to a reasonable scoreline.
Plenty of young players out there, good experience for them?
Yes, very much so, and that's what we're trying to develop our team for next year, and we're trying to stop a lot of goals the best way we can.
You're a young keeper, mate, a bunch of good saves. Can you tell us a little bit about him?
Well, Wes Chug's just come up from the under-18s and he's been playing down below. I've been pushing him to be a goalkeeper for the last couple of years, and he's decided this year to step up, and we see the results of it. He's doing a really good job.
Yep. Michael Monticchio made his long-awaited return today. What did you think of him?
Yes, he's done a good job up the front. Lone body up the front. It's very difficult, but he held the ball up a few times, and unlucky we just never got through.
Yep. Which of your players stood out to you today?
I thought Harry Townhouse had a good game, and in the game Wes Chug in goals also had a good game. That was pretty much a good standout pair.
Are the rest of the season's about developing the youngsters for next year?
Yes, more or less. I've got a free hand to develop a lot of young boys, and I've still got a lot of good younger boys to come in. They're a bit young at the moment, but we've got to test them in the water.